Hey guys, this is Kieran from MSK Physio, and today we're looking at an exercise for a couple people, types of people. One that maybe has had a back injury in the past and still has some stiffness, or maybe someone that's had a fresh back injury that's muscular related or joint related and potentially might be needing to improve a little bit of range of motion, maybe not a super fresh back. You know, we're talking a little bit later on once the pain is settled down. So with a back injury, you're going to sometimes get some spasm, and that spasm is protective. It's a useful response to anything that might have happened, or at least a perceived thing that might have happened, whether that's like a threatening movement or, you know, maybe you've actually hurt some muscles, maybe hurt one of your joints. And so that spasm is protective. And once we get past that stage where that protection is kind of no longer needed as much, we can do some things to help reduce that spasm, which also helps reduce the feeling of pain. So one of the useful ways to do that is with doing flexion and rotation through the lower back. And so what we mean by flexion is your lower back being able to go this way. Extension is about being able to go that way. So this exercise is going to focus a little bit more on flexion, but it's also going to add a little bit of rotation in. So when I'm down here, if I bring my right knee to my chest, the right side of my lower back kind of squishes into the ground a bit, and that's flexed. My left side is a little bit more extended. And that's just something that happens when your legs are in particular positions. They're coupled with these back movements. So if I bring up the other leg, now both sides are a bit more flexed. And the trick is that I'm trying to hang out here and relax. I'm trying not to fight any tension that my back's trying to do, and what that might feel or look like is your back arching away. So I'm kind of letting my back sink into the ground, pulling my legs a little bit, kind of just going dead weight. As I add a little bit of rotation, I can start bringing my legs up towards my right armpit, or bring my legs up towards my left armpit. If I'm bringing my legs up towards my right armpit, it's going to flex and rotate a little bit more on my left. And if I bring my legs up towards my left armpit, it's going to flex and rotate a little bit more on my right. So depending on where you feel the spasm, if it's on one side of the back, you might bias one of those directions. Ultimately though, you're just trying to hang out and relax here until whatever you feel starts to reduce. And it doesn't have to go away 100% for it to be helpful, because the longer you stay there, you might find that actually things start to creep back in, and that's just because maybe you've taken away too much protection, and we need to actually do a little bit less and just kind of chip away at that and slowly reduce over time, not all in one big chunk. So hanging out, you do some rotation to bias it, you can cross your legs a bit for a bit of stability, and then when you're done, just legs back down, and you should feel like there's a bit of spasm reduction. If you don't, then you might need to do more of an extension-based exercise. And we've got some other videos for that, and so you could find those by looking at reducing back spasm by shortening your muscles. And it's just another option if this doesn't work for you. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.